Rockstars Music Monday and Happy New Year. Let's make this one way better than the last couple that we've had to deal with. All right, so this Music Monday is about the cost of not following your dreams or doing something you've always wanted to do or procrastinating that desire to learn something different or new or exciting. Because we tend to get caught up in what it costs right now to do those things. So singing lessons can be expensive depending on where you live and who you take from and how long you need to be taking lessons for and what your goals are. And that is obviously very important. You have to consider what your budget can allow. But we are talking here about the cost of not doing something, right? So I have an older client who's been with me for a long time, but started in her 70s. She's almost 80 and she's very proud of it, and she's been with me for a while. And we often talk about how we wish she had started sooner. Well, not that she had started sooner, but she talks about how she wished she had started sooner. And then that, even though I am younger than her, talk about how I wish I had started things sooner. I wish I had stayed with my piano lessons because now that I'm older, it's harder to stay motivated and to cut time out of my very busy life. I wish that I had started Spanish sooner because it is so hard to learn. My brain is so tired. And if I had just started these things when I was younger and my brain was more agile and I hadn't abused it quite as much, who knows where I'd be. So the cost of not doing something that you've always wanted to do has to be weighed against the financial decisions you have to make. So I'm just here to say that maybe singing lessons might be a little bit out of your range right now, but are you going to look back in 10 years, 15 years, 30 years and say, I wish I had just made time and made the financial decision to do something because I have always wanted to do this, singing lessons, and I wish I had started sooner. So for this new year, the challenge is to, take a hot minute and think about that and decide if you really want to do something. And let's not just singing lessons, right? Because I am gonna get back on that Spanish today. Duolingo, here I come. I'm gonna start back up my streak. And decide if this is something you really want to do, then why aren't you doing it? Just make time for it, put aside a little bit of extra money for it, and then decide if that is something that really is going to make you happy and fulfill you. Because I think that's going to be better than looking back and wishing that you had done something a long time ago. So that is the challenge for the new year. Good luck.